What's up, Pisces? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So I'm late as shit on these. I really apologize for that. Just had a lot of crazy stuff going on. I've been telling everybody that Swayze ran out of the house and gave me a heart attack for a little while. But all is well. He came back. He's here disrupting my life again. So all is well. Okay, guys. So this is going to be your April reading. Just keep in mind that your love readings are going to come out right after. And you're still going to get mid-month readings. So you're going to kind of get a bit bombarded, but I need to just play catch up. So this will be a general reading, guys. This is for sun, moon, and rising signs, okay? So whatever pops up, all right? So let's see what has been going on with my lovely Pisces. Okay. What is going on for the sign of Pisces? And for anyone interested, the deck that I'm about to use is called the Healing Tarot. And like always, I use the Earth Magic Oracle cards for advice at the end. Okay. And hopefully you guys can hear me well. I'm in Florida. I have the AC blasting, I have the fan on, and then I have the fan plugged in. I have a problem, and I love being in the cold. I should probably move to like Alaska or something. But let's see what's going on, guys. Okay, interesting. Alright, guys, let's talk about this. So, Pisces, the energy that we have here is the Four of Wands in the reverse, okay? So there could be something right now in your life that you see as unstable or just a time of transition that could seem tumultuous for you right now, okay? Behind that, we do have the Queen of Wands, so there could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius involved in the sense of instability. With the Six of Wands in the reverse, something that you don't see as a victory, something that you're not necessarily proud of. But let's see how everything turns out and what's happening here, okay? So the first card that we have for the past, guys, is the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups, this is your card, this is your energy, this is you guys being in your highest element, you know, feeling very good, feeling very loving, feeling very emotionally in tune with yourself. Okay, and we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So there was a decision here that you made, you know, a path that you took where you felt you were going to find the most balance and you felt like you were going to feel really good about yourself and what you were doing. But we do have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so with the Ten of Swords, you're feeling good. You make a decision that's going to, at least you feel is going to benefit you, but there's a sense of betrayal here, okay, or some sort of harsh ending. So maybe you had to end something in a harsh way in order to kind of get your power back. Or maybe while you're feeling good, something just hits you out of nowhere, okay? We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, if this is within love, it could have been a third-party situation that you were involved with. Or this could have been a partnership that you fell out of, a friends group that you fell out of. You know, maybe you left a job because coworkers were just pissing you off, you know, but you falling out of something. Now, with the next card, you have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So whatever you're being hit with, you're seeing the truth. You're seeing what it really is. There's no more confusion. There's no more illusions here. You know, everything's out on the table. And we have the Temperance card. So whether it was something difficult to hear or something that, you know, was okay to hear, it brings you balance. It's like everything makes sense to you. And there's this calm that goes over you, or that comes over you by knowing what the truth is in the situation. Now we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, so it could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that you're dealing with. But in this case, I feel like this is just the energy that you guys have where you're really, really guarding yourself at this point. And you're cutting out what needs to be cut out of your life, whatever is just seen as a detriment in your life at this point. All right? The last card that you guys have for the past is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So something that you may have been building for a long time, or something that maybe you felt had the ability to be in your life for a long time, you're no longer moving forward with it, okay? And we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So you're not moving forward with this because you feel like the most important thing is to avoid conflict at all costs. So you're not, you know, taking this path anymore. And we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so you have these cards about hardship here, but you have them in the reverse. So if there's anything that caused, that caused you loss, or that caused you pain, or that caused you, monetary deficiency, this is you guys moving past it. This is you guys getting over it. This is you guys putting hardships behind you. Okay. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So something that you may have wanted may not have worked out the way that you wanted it to, but you get out of that situation. Okay. The first card for the present moment, another 5 here, guys. 5 of Cups in the reverse. So you guys are in a situation where something was heavy for you, something could have been conflicting for you, but now you're in the process of getting over it. Okay. So let's see why this 5 of Cups in the reverse is here. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So if this is pertaining to you in terms of a relationship, there could be promiscuous behavior here, especially if there's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius involved. Or just someone who's very unstable. If this is with work, this is the type of person that you hire them because they're ambitious and you really feel like they could do so much, but they show up to work late. They don't follow through with their promises. They don't, check up on clients, that sort of person. All right, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So, it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you're dealing with, but I feel like this is really just your energy where you're trying to move forward in a way that makes sense. But there's things that are happening in your life that you can't jump into anything right now. You really have to be cautious. You really need to make sure that the path that you're going on is going to be a good path for you. And, with the Knight of Pentacles, yes, it is the slowest moving knight, but it's also the knight that makes the least mistakes because they really, really take their time to dot all their I's, cross all their T's, and, move forward in a, methodical way, right? We have the Three of Swords in the reverse, so there could be some sort of pain that you're getting over, someone that you're forgiving, or maybe they're forgiving you. This could also be a sense of suppressing pain, all right? And it could be due to, again, a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. The next card here is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. If there is a secret that you guys were trying to keep a secret, it's going to come out. If there is someone else trying to keep a secret from you, it's no longer a secret, okay? It's coming to light. And you have the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, this puts you between a rock and a hard place. You're not sure which path you want to take. You're not sure how you want to move forward. And for a lot of you, it could be because how invested you are in this person or in whatever you're doing. With the Lover's card, this doesn't always have to be intimate. This could be a close friend. This could be a family member. This could be a job that you really love, okay? But there's something that really has the key to your heart right now, and now you're faced with a very difficult decision to make in regards to this person with the secret that comes out, or in regards to the situation with the secret that comes out, okay? With the King of Pentacles, again, there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's part of this, but I feel like it's really important for you guys to be very stable within yourself, financially, emotionally. So now you're stuck with a decision of how do I move forward and how do I get what's best for me, where I feel most stable and I feel like I can actually build something worth building, all right? We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. That's the next card for the present moment. And, usually when this card comes out, you are in a place where you're not losing sleep at night anymore, where you're not anxious anymore. But this card could also have the exact opposite effect where it takes the Nine of Swords and puts it into an extremity. Okay, so it can be something where you're really anxious, where maybe you could feel depressed, or maybe you could feel very high anxiety towards whatever this is happening, or whatever's happening here, rather. And we have the Eight of Swords. You feel stuck. Okay, you feel like you're blindfolded. You feel like you don't know how to move forward. So, yeah, with this Nine of Swords in the reverse, I feel like there's something that is really heavy on your mind right now. And it's definitely a very difficult decision for you. And you're trying to be very smart about it. But, again, I feel like maybe it's the sort of thing where reality might not be easy to swallow. Okay, and this is where I tell you guys again that you guys are the most intuitive sign in the zodiac. I say it all the time. I tell you guys that if it wasn't for my Pisces Moon, I would not be able to do tarot the way I do it. So, guys, what is your gut telling you? What is that first thing that your gut goes to? Okay, what's the first thought that your gut thinks, even if you can't prove it? That's probably what's going on, okay? We have the Ten of Pentacles in the, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. I'm sorry about that. So, with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, there can be something happening within the family or in the household that now things are imbalanced. The foundation is not strong. It could be a sense of you faking happiness. All right. But this is a card of huge dissatisfaction. Okay. Something that you may need to move away from, but something that could be very difficult for you to move away from with the Six of Swords here. Now, going into the future, the first card that you guys have is the Two of Wands in the reverse. So whatever decision this is that you have to make, it's eating you up, okay? You're really not sure how you want to move forward with this. You have the Nine of Cups because there's an aspect here that does make you very, very happy. But is it true happiness? Is it false happiness? Is it you convincing yourself that you're happy here? Okay, because we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So with the Page of Cups in the reverse, it could mean that you stop talking to someone or you stop engaging in something in order to find that happiness again. For others of you, whether it's you holding this energy or someone else that you're dealing with, because any energy that I say here or anything that I say about these cards, it could be transferred between you or another person that you're dealing with, okay? So you are able to switch these energies in the way that it applies for you. But with the Page of Cups in the reverse, this could be a fallout of speaking to someone, okay? But this could also be somebody who's a very good talker, who can promise a lot of things, who can be really smooth about what they say, but when it comes time for them to deliver on what they promised, it's not happening. This person could be immature, this person could be emotionally unavailable, this person could just be in a place where they just like to talk, all right? And they make promises that they probably shouldn't be making, all right? So the next card here is the Six of Cups. So for some of you, this could be something that you're dealing with your children. For others of you, it could be you just really stuck on the past. It's something that may have happened in the past. This King of Pentacles keeps popping up at the bottom of the energy, so there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn this month that's going to be very important and significant in your life. Ooh. All right, next card, we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're thinking about how things were in the past, and you're thinking about how things aren't working as smoothly as they may have. Okay, so maybe you're having arguments with people. Maybe you're not having the same goal as someone as you guys used to have in the past. All right, this could be someone not feeling appreciated, and this could be you having to go for a new start with the Fool card here. Now, the Fool card, 9 out of 10 times, is going to be a beautiful card because it's about, going out into the world, taking on experiences that we haven't taken on before, going into that unmarked territory. But it could be a difficult card when it comes to having to go into unmarked territory and starting a new chapter when you didn't want to start a new chapter, when you didn't intend to start a new chapter. So for some of you, there could be something completely new coming in, but at first it's going to be something that's scary for you. At first it could be something that you feel very vulnerable, and it's like, oh my God, I'm starting over. How do I do this again? All right? But there's an offer here that you know you can't take. Or if you give this offer, it's not going to be accepted. And it's like the stroke of bad luck may hit, guys, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It doesn't always have to be a bad card, okay? This is just something that's coming into our life that's going to be unexpected, all right? And, guys, I'm always going to be real with you. Sometimes people bitch at me. They're like, oh, this wasn't the most positive reading. I'm not going to do this if I'm going to sugarcoat everything, because obviously I'm not meant to do it if I'm just going to give you complete bullshit, okay? So I'm not here for that, guys. So don't even bother with the comments for that. You guys know I love you, and I'm part of this as well, guys. This is part of my charts as well. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So there's something that you're really working hard on. You're really working through something, putting in a lot of time and effort, but it takes a negative turn, okay? And here's where that Pisces in you is going to come out, the High Priestess, where that intuition kicks in. So you realize something's not going as well as it should be. All right, and we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. This could be you arguing with a loved one. This could be you having a fallout with a loved one. This could be you leaving a job. This could be you dissolving something that you were really attached to, okay? Feeling like you have to move away even though it's difficult, all right? So definitely a lot that you guys are going to have to keep in mind, because I feel like someone is selling you a dream right now, okay? And I feel that there's a situation that you're in that you kind of let it numb your intuition. Okay, so make sure you never get so caught up in a situation that you're not listening to what your heart and your gut is telling you. But let's look at the cards of advice. Let's see what direction we need to go in, Pisces, okay? What is the card of advice that Pisces needs to hear? For April 2018, what does Pisces need to hear? Let's see what flies out, because this is the one time I don't like forcing a card out of the deck. These cards, every time, you know, I'm using them, they just feel very, very powerful for me. They've never been wrong in terms of advice. Okay. All right. So you guys have the card Strength, Mountain. Okay. So I really, 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 really love this card. Basically what this is saying, you know, in the book that comes with this deck, when you're climbing a mountain or when you're doing something that seems difficult, when you're going up that climb, whether it be literal, metaphorical, there's a sense that the mountain itself, or whatever your obstacle is itself, it's not so much that it needs to be strong. It's the fact that it already is strong. Okay, so there could be a sense of you guys really looking for a way out, really looking for someone to grab your hand and save you from drowning. Okay, number one, remember you're a fish, so you could swim. So you're not going to need that person to help you. Number two, everything that you're looking for to get through this is not going to be found elsewhere. It's going to be found within you. Okay, so you guys really, really need to get to the point where you realize, what is my passion? What is it that I want to do? Am I going the right way? Is this climb up this mountain worth it? Am I doing it to prove something to someone else? Am I doing it to prove something to myself? Am I going outside to seek validity in other people and other situations, or from my coworkers, or from my boss? Or is everything that I need within me? Because there's something here that I feel you guys have a lot of passion for. You have volcano volatility, which with these two cards being at the bottom of the deck, especially this volcano card, I like this for your reading. You guys are going to be in a place where there's going to be an explosion, okay? Metaphorically speaking again. There's going to be some sort of explosion that's happening. That had to happen. Okay, something that's blowing up. Something that you are faced with, that you have to deal with. Know that you have that fire within you. Know that you have that passion within you to get what you want. And whatever it is that's going on, it's not something that you guys can't handle, Pisces. Okay? The thing with this is, it might be difficult at first. Because you, in this case, for a lot of you, I feel that you're not seeing the end goal of this. You're not seeing why the universe is allowing this to happen, or why God is allowing this to happen, or source, whatever you guys believe in. And that's what's difficult about going through adversities. That's what's difficult about when things, you know, abruptly change in our life. We are so concerned about, you know, letting go of what we're used to. And, you know, the misconception with Pisces, you know, for people that aren't very well read on the zodiac, is people will say, I probably don't want to date a Pisces. Because they think of a fish in an ocean and they're like, an ocean is huge and, you know, they can go anywhere. So why would they stay here? Not realizing that Pisces is just someone in a vast environment looking for that home. Okay, you guys are very intuitive. You guys are very in tune with your emotions. So right now, you're in a place that things might be difficult because of the abrupt change that's coming, because of something that may be blowing up right now. But something much bigger than you, something that you're not seeing yet, is going to come from this. You have to allow for this to play out. You have the unfoldment card in the reverse. Whatever this is bringing you to has not fully unfolded yet. You're going to have to go on faith right now. I know that it's comforting to be able to see the full journey, but right now you guys are walking through a fog. You're only going to be able to see 2-3 feet in front of you, but that's enough. All right, that's enough for you to avoid roadblocks. That's enough for you to or maybe not dodge bullets, they come in very quickly, but it's enough for you to dodge anything that could be negative. And that's what you're going to have to go on. And right now, that's going to have to be enough for you to get through whatever it is that you're going through right now. So Pisces, there's definitely going to be a shakeup this month. There's definitely going to be a change in things. But I really, truly, honestly feel it's for the greater good. Okay? I think that the most beautiful things in life come from the detours that we take, come from the things that we did not expect, come from the pain that we are not looking for. Anyone that I know that is doing well in life has gone through extreme pain. And, you know, I say this all the time, and a lot of people think I'm weird for it, but I love seeing a person go through pain. And not because I'm sadistic or, you know, I'm just crazy. It's because I know that they're growing. Because pain demands change and it demands growth. So, yes, you guys are about to get a wake-up call. But I think that it's very necessary, and I think that it's something that you're honestly going to have to go through. And, you know, I wish life was just roses and daisies and skipping, you know, in the meadow. But the truth is we have to deal with shit. The truth is we can be the best person on earth, but that doesn't stop other people from treating us like shit. All right? So ask yourself how you got to this point. Ask yourself how a person or how a situation has blinded you so much to this point where you're just not listening to your intuition. And get back to that. Get back to your intuition. Get back to your strength. Get back to yourself. Because there's something to be learned here. And keep in mind that life will keep throwing certain lessons at you until you learn it and until you apply it to your life. So if this is something that is hurting you, and if this is something that you really wish you weren't going through, make sure you learn the, you know, intended lesson so that you don't have to go through it again. And also keep in mind that most of the time when we're faced with adversity or we're faced with a tough situation, there's something that we may have subconsciously done, okay, to attract that. And that's something that I realize is such a strong sense. You know, just to be completely honest, the other day I was arguing with somebody, and at first I was just so mad at them. But then I took a step back, and I realized that the things that I did not like about them are the things that I do not like about myself. And the reason why we're probably so close is because that part of my soul attracted their part of their, you know, that part of their soul. Any person who's in my life, I'm going to have some sort of strong bond to them. Okay? I don't keep people around just to keep them around. I'm not the type of person that's just going to have useless people around me. Okay? You have to hold a place in my heart. You have to be someone that I see significance in, that I think can bring better things into my life. I'm very selective with my circle, guys. And I think that this is a time where you guys have to be very selective with yours as well. Okay? Don't just allow people in just for fun, just for, you know, going to a parade. Are these people going to help you grow? Are these people going to nourish your soul? Is it going to lead you on the right path? You don't want to get distracted in a bad way. All right? Don't take life for granted. You know, we go through so many things, and it's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to do this work this week. I'm just going to go out. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to go to the beach, which is great, which you should. But you only have this one life, and you have to make the most of it. And, you know, people, they wake up and they look at their day, and they're like, okay, well, I can do anything because I have my whole life to make something happen. But the sum of your life results in what you do on a daily basis. If what you did today while watching this, if every day was like today, would you be advanced in the next 5-10 years? Would you be wealthier? Would you be smarter? Would you be happier? Or would you be wasting your life away? Would you be doing nothing significant for yourself? And you have to think about that. Success is not something that just happens. Success is everyday habits. Okay? So if you're always pressing snooze, if you're allowing people that you know aren't that cool in your life, then it's going to turn to shit. So start looking at things in a bigger scale. Yeah, it seems micro in the beginning, but it all adds up to the big picture. So if you want a big life, ask yourself, what am I doing today that I don't like? And make sure that it's not being done tomorrow. All right? Pisces, a lot to think about here, but you guys are so strong, and you guys can get through whatever. And I'm here for you guys, and I love you guys. So I really, really hope that this works out in your favor, even if you don't see it right away. Now, like I said, your mid-month readings and your love readings will be out very soon. I'm going to start the love readings tomorrow, hopefully. And for those of you that are looking for personal readings, I really just wanted to stress this, and it's so, so important. So if you guys listen to it and you're still here with me, thank you so much for that. But in terms of readings, I do have a website now called highvibrationswithliz.com. I'll leave it below. And for iPhone users, I have an app called InstantGo where you can call or you can text me a question. For questions, I respond same day, excluding Sundays. And you guys can call me on that app. But if I do not answer, please just give me time. I'll let you know when I'm available. So there's no need to call, 10, 15 times. Now, something that I really, really want to get out there for everyone to understand, with the volume of readings that I get, it should honestly be a 3 to 4 month wait. Okay, I get a lot of readings, I deal with a lot of stuff, and I work really, really hard. Now, on average, I get readings out anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. If you guys have something very, very pressing, I beg of you to please get the emergency reading. You'll get it from me within 24 hours, excluding Sundays. Okay, so if you order it on a Saturday night, you'll most likely get it on Monday. But I get it out to you very quickly. All right. Now, with any of the standard readings that you guys get, it is so, so, so important for me that you guys, get whatever it is that you need. Let me know what you need me to look into, and then just release it. Don't worry about it. Do not get anxious about it. You don't have to text me to remind me once you guys, or, email me to remind me. Once you get a confirmation email, it is written down in my book. And, anything that I need to do, guys, it's here. I write everything down. I'm very, very organized with what I do. So, if I say I'll get it to you in 10 days and it's the 11th day, do not go nuts. Just be patient. I will get it out to you. It will be very, very worth it. So I just want to be in a place where people don't get so anxious with me, because when I get emails that it's like, oh, it's the 7th day and it's 12 o'clock at night and I should have had it. And, I'll look and it'll be like the second reading I have to do tomorrow. So just be patient with me. If I take an extra day or two, just understand that I deal with a very high volume, and I want to give you guys quality readings, okay? If I just dished out a whole bunch of readings and I didn't care about it and I didn't care about taking your money, then, that's something that I would do. But I want to send you quality. So if one night I am exhausted and you're the next one on the list and I know that it should be out that day, I'm going to sleep, okay? Because I want to be nice and refreshed, and I want you to get something that is really going to affect you in a good way, all right? So thank you for understanding that in advance. So again, if you just get a reading from me, just order it, release it, and it will come into your inbox. I will not forget about you. If it's like 5 days past the reading, then definitely email me, because sometimes I'll record the reading, but I forget to actually send it to the person. So if it's, more than a few days late, then by all means, please message me. But please just give me time, all right, guys? I love you so much, Pisces. I've been talking too much, so let me get this out for you guys to watch. And for those who have been liking and subscribing, I absolutely love and adore you. So thank you so much for your support. Take care, Pisces. Love you guys.